1,964 miles of plains and valleys, a week's worth of travel. Yet, a weight bearing your name rests heavy here in my heart. I love you. I have loved you all your life and 99.9% of mine. I remember our childhood as if it was a dream. How we used to play, come up with our own games, and mend petty fights at the end of the day. How deathly scared of lightning you were. So much so that you took off dashing at its clash, disrupting the white noise of rain. I remember how we spent our days collecting acorns. Who had decided that gravity was more appealing than the trees, and then proceeded to feed them to any and all forms of life who dared to come close to two very curious kids. I remember the tough times when heatless winters made icicles of our tears, when haunting deaths crept, which we were too young to understand, and dust bunnies filled our cupboards like food, and the feeling of knowing that none of it was mine alone to bear, it was ours. 18 months. 18 months is how long it took for God to wise up and gift me with you. 1 second. 1 second was how long it took for you to open your eyes and take up so much room in my heart. 19 years. 19 years was how long it took for you to become my heart itself, my reason. When every bone in my body wishes to return to ash and be urn-held, you are the reason why my heart reluctantly objected, forcing my blood-coated fingers to put the pills away. How can you throw your life to the wind when it is the only reason why I'm living? I miss you, my blood, my brother, my friend. Come back to me. My heart begs my lips to say it isn't so, but they can't. So in heartbreak, it throws itself against the walls of my chest while air escapes my lungs in attempts to avoid the violence inside, and pupils become canvases, brushing a watercolor image of you, almost true enough to grasp. Oh, how my soul longs for it to be real. Let me touch you, hold you, hold me. Know you're not alone in this life. I'm with you always. Know that at the end of the tunnel, there is a light that points to home. Just let me guide you there. Above all, know that if you are convicted to stay in the dark of despair, where your screams bounce off the tunnel's bricks, I will find you, catch them, and sit with you in the silence. My dear brother, we were taught that at the end of the day, family is all we have, and this proves to ring true to a song and the tune of "You Will Never Know a Day Without Love." Still, my knees have rubbed raw, creating memory foam of the floor. My tears have boiled scorching hot, leaving burns streaked down my cheeks. My ears have turned deaf in their desperate search for your voice. You must remain strong, our parents plead. For him, of course, I reply, but how can I? How can I sit in class and focus when the boy I grew up with is slowly slipping away? Can you promise me I'll see him again? Can you promise me he'll be the same? And in those two questions, any hope our parents once had melts away. And in unison, their lips part ways to say no. No, Michaela, we cannot promise. Yet still, I plan on finding you in whatever tunnel you're stuck in, and sitting with you in the silence. My blood, my brother, my friend, my heart in human form.